Just kind of want everybody to know that I wasn't trying to video this, but I just keep feeling led. Sarah, just go ahead and video it. So I'm just pouring the corn that's on the cob that I just cut. I'm pouring it in the chicken broth, because I'm making a 16 quart pot full of vegetable. And in here I've cooked these smoked neck bones. Oh my God, you can't hardly see them. I cooked these smoked neck bones for over 3 hours. What you see on it right there is it really gives it gives your soup a good seasoning. And we had some really good seasoning already in it that just poured in. If you look really close, because that's one of my secrets right there. It's organic. Well, maybe you can't see it that well. Let me try to get it out. Okay. Organic rosemary. Well, I'm not going to be able to get that out. But that's my smoked neck bones. Let's see if I can find that up here. The organic rosemary. Believe me, it makes your food, your soups, it is off the chain. Okay, so that's the smoked neck bones. I cooked that organic rosemary in there. Yeah, lots of seasonings, and that's just one cupboard. But I cooked that organic seasoning in there in order for it to cook for those 3 hours, because the longer you cook that organic rosemary in your soup, believe me, it is to die for. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop right here. Now we've already cut up the string beans, you know, and I like everything fresh. To the most part, I like everything fresh. But we've already cut the string beans up, washed them, cut them, snapped them up. Oh, but these are the string beans. So, and then I always put like a little bit of frozen, just to have different things. And you know, you want to put the chicken broth, because it's a chicken seasoning. You want to put that chicken broth in there. Dice tomatoes. Over here, like I said, I like cutting the corn off the cob. We have peppers. That's our corn. Oh, this is the onions. You got a few onions. We're gonna put maybe about two large ones as possible. And I love color. You want celery. Celery gives your soup such a beautiful flavor. Okay, and you have all different colors of the, and also this was the peppers too. Those are peppers. I just cut that one up. Yeah. Okay. You want potatoes, and you want carrots. And I like everything fresh, organic if you can, you know. Then we're going to throw all this stuff together. And cutting this off, finishing up like about 4 different sides rather. Yeah. Sometimes it gets hard, you know, but you really got to get your knife in there, cut it up. I do about 4 different sides. Uh-oh. Oh, stand it back up. Stay up there. Sorry. That's terrible. I'm trying to do this, and it's not getting right. Come on. Acting. You might not want to do this, but I like fresh as much as possible. The fresher the food, the better, you know? Yay. And yes, I have 4 of these, and I don't like salt. I don't put any salt in it. The smoked neck bones have a lot of salt in it, and it's like a seasoning, because by the time you put those smoked neck bones in the 16 quart pot, and you got all your seasonings, because I put most of my seasoning in those smoked neck bones, so it really, when I say 3 hours, it's probably 3 to 4 hours that I cook the smoked neck bone, so they're kind of falling off the bone. And so I have 4 of these, and I'm putting I put 1 of them in that pot. So that's chicken broth, unsalted, chicken broth unsalted. Okay, yeah. I actually got this one because it was really a good sale. You wanna take all this out and cut this off and all these little things, and then you want to cut them and make them like that. And I will cut those in half. You want to scale it in order to get the seeds out and everything. You want all those seeds out, right? I know everyone knows how to cut an onion. Dice up your onions. I'm going to put them in that pot. That's just the chicken and the corn and a lot of different seasoning. But I actually put 2.5 onions for this big pot. Remember, this is a 16 quart, and it's going to be probably all the way up to here, close to the top. I want to mix all of these up. These are the string beans fresh string beans that I cooked, and I'm trying to see how many I want. Do I want that whole bag or just a good bit? So I'll just leave that many and refreeze those. Stir some of this up. Smoked neck bones, bell peppers, all of that. So look at these smoked neck bones. It is. I'm gonna pick it up. It is falling off the bone. Falling off the bone when you barely touch it. Look at it. Look at that. Yeah. That really gives it a flavor that you just don't even want to live without. Okay. We'll let that marinate. We have everything in the soup. It's the chicken soup, except this last box of chicken broth. There is room for the chicken broth because I do like to have a lot of flavor, but this is what it looks like. Okay, we got the smoked neck bones, which really gives it flavor. The chicken, and we got the potatoes. The corn, potatoes and corn, seasoning, both of the, I'm going to taste it in a little bit, but I just put all of these in there. Both of the cans of cubed tomatoes, you can see that, cubed tomato. But one thing I actually love about this? I love the colors. I really love the colors. So yeah, and look at the chicken. Yeah. Okay, and that's the orange pepper. But this is like a 16 quart pot. And so I know some of you are probably saying, and I cubed up all the potatoes, so we just put those in there. So it's going to take some time for those to cook. And you know what? I think I will just go ahead and add that one in, because it's still going to take some time to cook, and I'm eager to see how just the juice tastes right now. But I'll wait. Let me let it marinate. It needs to marinate some.